After 13 long years, we finally made it to our high school graduation. All of the hard work we put in, the friendships we made, and all of the college applications that we've submitted, it all told us to this. Congratulations, guys. However, with the occurrence of recent events, all I can think about is the students who will never get to graduate. These are students who lost their lives in school shootings, students who had to take their life because they felt that they had no other choice. These are students who lost their lives to racial discrimination or by the hands of the people who are supposed to be protecting them. And there's 3,044 students who were supposed to graduate this year who lost their lives to gun violence. Now, I can't speak for everyone here, but I'm no longer fazed when I hear about another terrible event like this in the news. It's heartbreaking that this is our normal. So that's why I ask, how many more? How many more students have to die before we do something about it? Will this be our children's normal? Will it be worse? Or will we do something about it, do everything in our power to make sure that the next generations can live actually normal lives? Those in office have proved time and time again that they will do nothing about it, so it has to start with us. We need to be the generation to change this, and no, change isn't going to be easy. We all know how that feels. COVID completely uprooted our routines and changed our lifestyle, but I'm not here to talk about COVID. I'm here to talk about how strong this class of 2022 is and how we are so capable of making a difference here. Yes, we endured the polar vortex, the pandemic, and online learning, but that's not all we went through. We're currently going through a major shift in history, and as we know from developmental psychology, shout out to Mr. Our adolescent years have the biggest impact on our judgment and decision making, and this generation's decisions will greatly affect the future of our world. Our adolescent years have been filled with things that students have never had to experience before. Just the other day, my coworker, who's a mom of elementary school kids, asked me what I would do in a school shooting situation like the one in Uvalde, Texas. I told her that I have imagined myself in that position too many times. And I know that many of us here have done the same. It is difficult to know exactly what you would do in that moment, but I see my peers attending protests and rallies, fighting for change in schools and in the justice system. I see them speaking out and standing up against discrimination, both in classroom debates and in the real world. It gives me hope for us in a world that can feel hopeless. No matter your background, life conditions, social or financial status, or level of physical ability, your actions can make a difference. You have to ask yourself, what does that look like for me? It can be as simple as seeing a friend in need and offering support, or making connections and using your position to help others be seen and heard, or it can be as big as leading an organization or running for local office. Why does it take a tragedy for us to rally behind actual change? We often feel strongly about these things, but it's too uncomfortable or inconvenient or too hard for us to actually challenge the status quo. We are the generation that can turn the status quo on its head. We have the benefit of living through a pandemic where everything changed and we were forced to ask why things are the way that they are and how they can be different and better in the future. Learning will never be the same. Work environments will never be the same. The pandemic caused what we consider normal to shift, and we have done this before and we can do it again. We have the potential to shift the status quo if enough of us come together and bring our energy and passion to it. Now, I'm not here to tell you what you should believe in or who you need to be, but whatever you do, do it passion. Stand up for what you believe in and what you know is right. In the words of Bernie Sanders, will I succeed? I can't guarantee you that. But I can tell you from a human point of view, it is better to show up than to give up. Make change with your time here. Some of us get more time than others, so don't waste it. And live your lives for them, for the ones who don't get to. Thank you. And now join me in welcoming the class of 2022 valedictorian, Brendan Muczynski.